We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta understand.
We want all the smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
Because I let you make it, right? I really
You ain't let me do nothing. I would have smoked both of y'all.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. And when you look at the video, ain't none of your people nowhere around me, bro.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter. Was he there?
Hold on. Y'all said he ran.
Bro, the niggas that was with you ran.
It's about 3-4 of you niggas. When we first came in, y'all got on. When we first walked in, we didn't run across you till about 2.5 hours later.
Listen, bro. I told you when in your face, I need to holler at you, nigga, on neighborhood crib. Nigga, you got up out of there. You ran, you turned around and got on. Stop laughing. It ain't nothing to be played with, nigga. Because when I see you, I'ma slap the fat off of you, nigga. I'ma beat your.
You only sucker punch people and beat up girls. Shut up.
No, I will beat your. You ran the last time, nigga. I put up to your spot dolo, nigga, by myself, nigga, with you and your mans, and y'all locked the door like hoes, nigga.
Come in, bro.
Do you got the money
with this nigga?
Y'all locked the door like a hoe, nigga.
Lie.
You talking about Carlos Boozer, homie?
Bro, you gonna see who he is. He know you very well.
Well, that nigga don't
You was a backup dancer.
He know
Should I bring London in here?
I do know, bro.
Should I bring London in here?
Hey, listen. Put that on your mama that a nigga put his fingers in my face, bro.
I put it on your mama that he did.
Yeah,
listen, you fucking liar. This is
like I said, homie,
you a clown.
Hey, look, like I said, hey, listen, bro.
Listen.
Hey, bro, look, CC, just know this, bro. This is a very small industry, right? I don't even know why you doing this, because when I left that day, I thought it was copacetic. But we gonna see what it is. Now you got to stay on the swivel.
I think he lost connection. He's gonna come back in, but
no, he didn't lose no connection. He's a liar. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Joker. He's lies.
Hey, Luke, you can't see. He wants you to do what you're doing so he can get away from it, right? These men know how to read a nigga when he asks the nigga real questions.
So what I will say is that we seen that all three of y'all were in the same space and y'all were able to coexist without nothing happening.
Yeah.
So
we was copacetic. Everything was cool.
Yeah, like my nigga, I asked him what his issue was. The nigga told me, Wack, I ain't got no issue. I do police work with retrieving people, whoop-de-whoop. The niggas asked me they told me you was coming. I told them I ain't got no problem with Wack. So I read that as a nigga didn't want no problems. I left it alone.
And you forget that he called and put a restraining order on me. Didn't you hear the content? Didn't you hear that he say that, Joker?
Hey, bro, let me tell you what they do know. They know I'm asking the nigga real questions, and this nigga's answering in a childish way. I'll put that on your nigga. You know, ain't no way. These men know, nigga, you're not gonna put no fingers. This nigga standing in front of you, nigga. and you humble showing your police activity on your phone. So now all of a sudden, a nigga put his fingers in my face and nothing happened. Where's your people? They ain't even standing on the side of you. The video right there, they're not even on the side of this nigga. Loose on the left of me, which he ain't behind me.
No,
I told Loose let me handle it because they was just gonna team up. I said, let me have the conversation. I let them make it, bro. I'm telling a lot of niggas, bro, when a nigga have a conversation with you and y'all know it was copacetic, leave it where it's at. Ain't no need to go back lying, homie, because you never know when a nigga gonna run into you again, bro. Then it's some dude ain't ready.
So at the final moment, of course, after the video goes off, the 30-second clip, the clip you put up, Wack, what was the final?
No, that was the okay, the first time when we walked in, they ran. So we go to our area for an hour and a half or whatever. Then we went over there with Johnny Dang, the jeweler dude. We did a sound. He probably gonna put it up 30, 40 minutes with him. We went back to our area with Ray J a little bit. Then we said we finna make our way out. On our way out, we ran into the nigga. We left our area. When we ran into the nigga, that's the video I put up. Right? After the fact, Lou said, nigga, you need to come down here and take some pictures or whatever with the people. So we went back to the area. Brought the nigga back, told the owners, yo, this nigga finna take some pictures. Loose pressed him. Loose mad because I didn't just let niggas fuck him up. So Loose looking for a reason for the nigga to do something wrong. That's what I'm on my phone. At this point, you done already told me you don't got no problems. You ain't got no issues. You working with the police and cool. So at this point, I'm off. I'm not tripping him.
So did y'all dap each other up? Like right after the camera went off right there, did y'all just part ways? Was it words being said?
No, I walked him to the booth.
After I got him back to the booth and he started taking pictures, then we got on. We just left.
So when you see him have his phone up as for a split second, but it's so loud in there, we don't know what he's saying.
We don't know what he's saying. It's a weed. Is that Coffee? So this is my man Coffee. Coffee's a very known dude, managed some very known artists. He got very known restaurants up in Chicago. He knows this dude. I don't know him. Coffee, where you know this dude from, CC?
The big dude? Yeah. And mind you, TC was on and he just hopped on here. Here he comes. I'm gonna bring him back on.
Yeah, bring him back on.
Is y'all gonna fight or what, man?
Slow down, homie. Coffee, where you know him from?
Oh, Wack, what's good? What's up, homie?
Oh, that's my boy.
You okay? I thought you didn't know him.
I ain't grow up with him. He way older than me.
Yeah.
Bro, this nigga was the first nigga to have them Kardashian bitches, bro. I've been knowing Kobe.
We ain't doing all that, bro.
Yeah, we ain't just like, come on, stop that. Don't try to get away with that nice ass nigga.
Yeah, but Coffee, like, I'm trying to understand this dude's case.
Let him talk.
Because Coffee, check it out. I'm really trying to like.
Are y'all gonna fight or not?
Understand what?
Fight who?
Lou said he wanted to get in the ring for 100,000.
You said that.
You said
we
that.
were supposed to promote a fight.
You said that, Goofy.
That ain't enough money.
You got 100,000? Send a deposit, bitch.
Loose, hold on, Coffee. Where do you know this dude from? And all these people he's saying he's secure, I know these people. I've never seen the nigga, bro. You know these people.
Coffee, this nigga is trying to say that I did security for a bunch of broken rappers.
You said that.
I know. No.
We all watched you say that.
Go to bighomicc.com.
Shut the up and let him talk.
Coffee, where you know this dude from?
Hold on. Matter of fact, Coffee had a situation with a nigga named World. I'm the one got on that with World on Coffee behalf.
Coffee don't need no nigga like this, bro.
Unless y'all got some money, I'm gone, bro.
Let him talk.
Look, you goofy.
I'm like, let him talk.
No, World, well, he know I don't need no help, boy. I never need no help.
You know I know that.
Where you go?
What?
He that's what he do.
Man,
that's what he do. He's a buster.
Yeah.
He's a liar.
See, first thing you know is, yo, I'm glad y'all see what time it is, bro.
Listen, bro, they're trolling.
Yo, World Coffee. Now this nigga said he got you out some shit.
He got me out some shit. How? For those that don't know, can you explain like until he comes back on, exactly what y'all relationship is, what you know, what it is.
Coffee, yeah, love though. How you know this nigga?
Well, who relationship? Well, I don't gotta well, just how do you know, or how do you have you heard of
this character, CC?
The man used to do security with this white dude named Dave, who's been trying to get at my money for a minute. You know how them crackers. You know what I'm saying? You know how white people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I got this investment, whatever. So he used to do security. He used to be in little clubs. But that was other than that. I ain't never seen him like all that extra shit he was saying. Like, bro, hey, he ain't about that. Like, bro, that man is a goofy, bro.
Have you ever seen him around all these artists we know? We know they security team. I've never seen this nigga.
Nigga, no.
This why the supposing, you know, we know the hitters, we know the niggas in the shadows, we know the niggas at the front door. I've never seen this nigga around none of these people.
He said he said he ain't know me though?
No, first he said he didn't know you till he saw you. But all y'all don't know, Coffee does management for what's nephew's name?
That's nephew, man. That's Swear. G Herbo.
Yeah, for G Herbo. You know, he owns some prominent steakhouses. Up in Chicago, he do a lot of. He ain't no.
No. Yeah, and I'm low key. I like to stay that way, but I can't let that Wack. You know, I ain't gonna let him. Come on, man. Like how you don't know a nigga? You got a motherfucker up off me. Like you remember that, won't you? Won't you remember that though, Wack? If I got a nigga off me,
first of all, look at the name he said. Nigga use world name. Like nigga, you okay? I don't know, bro. But at the end of the day,
he's not here to defend that. With that being said,
you know why he's not here?
Bring him back in.
He's not here because the nigga left. He left. Right. Y'all heard when I told him I'm gonna bring Coffee on. He said, I don't know no nigga. Then when Coffee come on, oh, I know him. Yeah, I know you do. Coffee from the side. I know you know.
We ain't that. How old he is?
I don't know how old that nigga is.
I'm 47. We ain't that far. Like,
can't be that far, my nigga.
Nah.
Because Coffee and you same age. I think we 77 babies.
Yeah. My birthday actually Saturday. I'm about to head to this airport. I gotta fuck with Irv funeral tomorrow.
You going to New York? What you doing your birthday at? You doing your birthday in Miami?
No, I don't even celebrate, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I
don't either.
Yeah.
Floyd gonna be down there for the weekend, so if you're going down there.
But let me know where you end up. I'll fuck with you.
All right, for sure. All right.
Nice to meet your family.
All right. Hey, bro, at the end of the day, I'm never gonna show up and not speak what's real, bro. Like, this they doing, they using this to say they feel people want to hear. But whenever they get confronted with the that they can't avoid, they do run. That. They run.
Okay, this could be a build-up to some type of, I guess, a celebrity boxing match, or we...
Nah, bro, look at my Instagram. The nigga hit me talking about Hulu got 100,000. First of all, Hulu don't dictate what they pay us. Let's get that right. Second of all, we'll never allow a nigga to tap into what we doing to make their name. Big homie CC is known, as we know it today, for lying. I exposed the nigga. Y'all watch me expose the nigga for lying on Busta Rhymes, lying on will.i.am, lying on all these people that he never worked for. I brought security teams up. The nigga did the same. He got called up. I called will.i.am, busted nigga out, and nigga ran. Right? So now everybody's knowing, oh, nigga, you lied. I hear Special. Everybody know who Special is when it comes to Busta Rhymes security, right? That's over 2.5 decades, right? I called will.i.am directly, called his right-hand man. Don't nobody know this nigga. But what he was doing was he was creating stories about artists that he know that don't respond on the internet. But I know all these niggas. Either we cool with the security team or we done got into it with their security team. I know all of them. So I'm like, my nigga, who is this nigga keep making up these stories? I've never seen this nigga a day in my life. It's some savage niggas out there that been part of this. Monster was one. He used to cover for 50. You know what I'm saying? Was a savage nigga. Big Jet used to be one. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? A lot of nigga. Wolf was one. Like Gene. Even Gene, I had to tell Gene, take something off there, bro. You were a probation officer. A full-time probation officer in New York. Ain't no way you can fly around 7 days a week with these niggas. Maybe the weekends, and even then, you had to be careful with what you did because you was a probation officer, and if you got caught up in some dirty shit, it was going to jeopardize your job. You retired with full benefits. I know these people. That's the dangerous thing about Wack, is I know these people.
But Joker, you see how we told the story to his face, and he couldn't deny it. It's the truth.
Yeah, it seems like we didn't go back to the story, but in Wack, I would say, looking at who his brother or who Dugar is, and looking at Big Homie, when you say the words ran, it just kind of is hard to fathom.
Bro, let me explain something to you. Let me tell you why it ain't hard to fathom. When we first walked in, it was more niggas when we walked in than we left because some cats had to leave and do some shit. So we come in, about 15 of us or so. But 13 out of the 15 look like they up to no good. Loose Cannon did what I asked him not to do, and he like, hey, CC, I need to holler at you. He alarmed a nigga. I just like to get up on the nigga. And when he did that, they scattered. They wanted to go give chase, right? But I'm like, bro, we got to get down here and do what we've been paid for. We'll get to that later. So we went to our section, went down there, Ray J and them pulled up, everybody pulled up, we kicked it there hour and a half. My man, Johnny Gang, asked us to go to his section. We went over there, did a podcast with him, and on our way out, we ran back into the nigga. When we ran into him, loose, I don't know if you did, I didn't see nobody else with the nigga.
I didn't see nobody else either.
I didn't see nobody else with the nigga, so that's why I chose to have a conversation. If there'd have been 4-5 deep, we probably just would have got off on the niggas. But because he was by himself, I said, Wack, you don't really know this nigga. You know he like a clown lying nigga. I had a conversation with the nigga. So I had the conversation with the nigga. My man Jock on the 100 side of Clubhouse from Houston happened to be recording. Thank God, because that's where that recording come from. Because if we didn't have that, he'd be running around here with his own narrative.
That's pretty far away.
Yeah, the first thing that nigga said was, I said, bro, what's up with this shit we woofing on the internet? He said, Wack, I got a relationship and I work with the police. I help get ladies and I got a personal relationship with the police. I see the nigga perspiring at his head. He's fidgety, right? He ain't playing with his pockets or none of that. Because if he get to doing that, I'm going to flight him. And once I flight him, we own him. Right? So the nigga say, Wack, the nigga told me you was on your way, and I told him I ain't got no problems with Wack. So once he said that, I read into that like, okay, well, nigga don't want no problems. I'm not finna just death row this nigga like it's 1997, right? I left it alone. I told Luce them, let me have a conversation. Because he was already had his mind made up because he done did some back and forth with the clown nigga. Right? So once I seen he didn't really want to have no issues and he's saying he ain't got no problems, Luce said, nigga, you gonna come over here, nigga, and take these pictures with the product. We walked back another, 70, 80 feet, right? To the product, went in there. The owner, told Luce on record, hey, get this nigga some product, let him take some pictures. They ain't paid him. He did that. At that point, when I seen that nigga conforming to that, I got on my phone. There wasn't no need for me to pay the nigga no more mind. It's loud in here, so whatever he doing with his phone, I wasn't paying it no motherfucking attention. I dealt with the nigga face to face. When he showed me he didn't have no issues and want no problems then, I let it go.
You mentioned the artist that's from Dallas named Jen Lee, that he was there, the big white.
Jen Lee was there. Jen Lee was there when we was sitting down in interview with Johnny Daniel. See, this what happened. When we got to our area, we stayed an hour and a half. Everybody rushed over there. So everybody coming over there, right? They see it's us. We're taking pictures with everybody. We interviewed with the little homegirl, the little Asian lady, and then Johnny come over there. So when Johnny come over there, he iced out Wack, I need you in my section. So his section was probably about a 50-yard football field away from ours, right? So we popped up and went over there and sat down and did a whole 30, 45 minutes. I'm sure when we sitting down, nigga, it looked like the half that came over there and surrounded the area. So that's when Jen Lee walked up. Jen Lee walked up. First, I didn't talk to him on the phone. We interviewed him. So after we got through doing a little podcast, we took pictures of shit with Jen Lee and politics with him for a minute. And it was all love. That was it. From there, we went to get out of there. When we went to get out of there, that's when we ran into Big Homie CC.
Yeah. Hey, so London. So didn't you tell Big Homie CC to stop playing around before something happened to him? You warned him, right? We can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't even get it, but I get it. He's a big old clown.
Well, see, what I'm not understanding is, you know what I'm saying? I just know how deadly it is to play with Leukst, you know what I'm saying? I done known Leukst for a while, and I don't understand, you know what I'm saying, what's going on.
I don't get it either, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all keep bringing
this is his best friend.
Hey, look, I don't.
Their mamas know each other. Their mamas and their mamas, they grew up.
Dungar. Hey, bro, listen. Don't nobody give a about no nigga name, bro. Who? Like, where is this dude was at? Because he wasn't nowhere. This nigga said a nigga, man, ain't no nigga alive that put their fingers in my face. Not even a police.
So I was talking to him, and I was just trying to understand, right? He said that when y'all seen each other and stuff, that Wack had to, like, you know what I'm saying, get in front of people and stuff. I was just like, I didn't know. I didn't think that was.
I told everybody, let me handle it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but I'm trying to figure out, where's this dude he say put his fingers on in front of my face and nothing happened? And nothing happened.
They said Dougal put his fingers in your face?
Yeah, like when that happened.
Listen, so London, you know if somebody did that, and where I'm around, what's going to happen?
Ain't no around. Luke, you ain't even got a feed.
I know, but I'm just saying, everybody knows me.
Nigga Rick, so like, this what I'm saying, like, so now, is the Dugard nigga saying that, so Blood want a problem? He's saying that?
He's not here to speak, no, he's not here to speak for himself. That has not come out.
Who is this dude? Is this the white boy they sending me pictures?
No, Dugard is not a white boy. Dugard is, you know what I'm saying, he's one of the people from the trenches, you know what I'm saying? He's one of his big homies' right-hand man.
Okay, they sent me a video of a nigga in military fatigues look like a light-skinned dude. That's Dugard?
Yeah, Dugard kind of light-skinned, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I never seen this dude in my life.
Oh, he wasn't there?
If he was, nigga, he wasn't in our vision. Maybe he was in the cut somewhere. But he wasn't standing right there.
He is one that's in the cut.
Yeah, that's cool. We all play the cut. But guess what? That cut is scary shit because your target is right here. What you're supposed to protect is right here. So by the time you do whatever you think you're going to do, he's already done. It defeats the purpose.
This nigga, big homie CC, I need you to, on Soul London, to have a talk with his mama. Because at the end of the day, we'll come to find that bitch.
If a nigga would have walked up, we'd have took flight on everything. That's what would have happened. So, I didn't nobody come, press, pull up, say what's going on, walk up, none of that.
Because I was.
It's a video on my Instagram, bro.
I sent it to him.
Yeah.
He's right in front of me. Where the f is this Dugard dude at?
And London, let them know that y'all good friends. Your mama knows his mama, and y'all all hang out.
Yeah, no, I've known Big Homie for quite a few years. You know, me and him have done a lot of dirt. You know what I'm saying, and things like that. You know my mama. I know his mama. You know what I'm saying. And so I was just, I see two of my peoples get into it, so I'm trying to understand.
Hey, bro, here go the thing. No, London. When I talked to him, I handled it as if it was a small situation. He showed me he didn't want no problems. He told me he didn't want no problems, and I left it at that. You get what I'm saying? Didn't nobody put their hands on nobody, none of that. So why, when everybody go their ways, you start doing this? So now next time niggas see each other, bro, it's some other. Do he not understand this type of fire, bro?
He knows. He told him.
I don't even get it.
I ain't gonna lie. I did tell him. You know what I'm saying? I did tell him. It's just, it seems to me that mentally, he in war mode. You know what I'm saying? And
no, that nigga ain't in no war mode, bro. That nigga told me, I work with the police.
What?
Bro, go to my Instagram. You hear him say, he grabbed his phone and say, I work with the police. I got a relationship with the police. Show me on his phone, homie. You hear him say?
He has to work with the police to go retrieve.
This what he telling me. So that ain't war mode. You know what that's telling me? Wack, I ain't got no problems. I work with the police. I hear what he telling me.
I'ma tell on you.
That's what I hear.
Wait. He has to work with the police. Why?
That's what he said on Paul.
To retrieve, victims who've been,
Have you ever known him retrieving anybody?
He said he retrieves sex traffic victims, and I work with the police.
Have you seen that? Don't laugh, London. Have you seen that? Just answer the questions. I have not personally seen any of Big Homie's heroics, although I might have heard of his heroics. You know what I'm saying? I have not personally seen the heroics myself. I have seen him do some heroics for me personally, but you know what I'm saying? That's some.
Hey bro. That nigga made it a point to say, I have to work with the police. I'm like, nigga, so at that point, and he telling, I ain't got no problems with you, Wack.
Wack, was he trying to bring you into that, to what that is, to help retrieve young ladies?
Bring me into that, bro. I asked the nigga, what's up with that he said on the internet? That nigga said, man, I'm into helping the people. I gotta work with the police because I get the sex trafficking ladies back. I ain't got no problems.
He said he ain't got no problem?
That's what he said. Go listen to it. He said the nigga told him, Wack gonna be here today, are you straight? He said, I told the nigga I ain't got no problems with Wack100. Go listen to it.
So the thing is, it's like, why did he run off?
It's now 2:00, y'all. Do y'all want to carry this over to the ENT South?
It's already running. Go ahead, hit that link up top.
All right.
Bro.
Yeah, I was asking, was that your first time meeting him at that event?
Ever in my life.
Oh, okay.
Never seen this nigga in my life.
So, okay. Fine.
Why, he said he met Wack before?
No, I'm trying to understand, like, I understand where you and his problem originally. I just didn't understand where him and Wack's problem started from. So I
The nigga got mad because I exposed that he lied about all the Busta Rhymes, will.i.am, and all the other shit. I exposed him. Start whooping. First time I seen him, what's up, homie, that shit you said on the internet? All he had to do was say the wrong word in his own, right there, that's it. That's all he had to do. That nigga started talking about he worked with the police. Man, Wack, I'm saving the sex trafficking people, and I gotta work with the police.
For the record, neither me nor anybody I associate with works with the police. I have not personally known Big Homie to work with the police. As far as I know, that is a troll. I hope so. So,
I mean, bro, like, when he got niggas in front of him, first thing he started talking about is, I gotta communicate with the police. I work with the police.
All right, I'm gonna bring Daniel up.
Daniel.
Come on.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up? Please tell the people the play-by-play with Big Homie CC, the interactions, the whole day. Just go through the whole day when we first came.
Okay, for sure. So, I mean, we sent out the rental to go pick y'all up, right? And so, on the way over, I just told y'all, hey, make sure you give me like a 10-minute warning to let us know how far y'all are, so that we can make sure that we get your entrance to come in. And so about the 6-minute mark, you hit me up. You said, hey, we're about 6 minutes out. So I said, okay, cool. So I got the team situated. We were at the front. So at the very front of the conference or the convention, right where people enter. So we're right by the doors and we're waiting. And so the plan was, when y'all get in, we're gonna give you your badges, walk you to the booth. And so about 5 minutes go by. And then I saw the Big Homie CC walk through the door. And I was like, oh, I immediately noticed him. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with his story, but I knew like a few days earlier you had put him on blast, right? You and Wack were putting him on blast. So I knew for sure, I was like, okay, something might pop off here. So I just got to make sure that I at least let y'all know that he's here. And so I told the team, hey, keep an eye on him. And they were a bit nervous. They were just like, hey, do you think something's going to pop up? I'm like, nah, I think they should be good. If I talk to Luz, I talk to Wack. I think they understand that this is all business. They should be able to like let nothing pop off. So, for myself, I was like, all right, well, let me just meet them outside, give this man at least a buffers for him to walk into the convention. Hopefully, there's a lot of people there. There's 2 floors. And so I was hoping that y'all would never run into each other. But I gave you courtesy calls like, hey, there's a dude here. I know that y'all have put him on blast. Well, he's here. And you said, who, the big homie CC? And I said, yeah. He just came through the door. He walked by himself and he went to go get his badge. And so I didn't see anyone around him, just him by himself. And so, I just, told you, hey, some of the folks are a little concerned that something might pop off here. And then you said that as long as he don't look at me, as long as he don't say nothing to me, we good, right? And I said, okay, cool. And so, we meet you outside, I give you the badges, we coordinate, we walk in. And I want to say that took probably like 10 minutes. So it was a 10-minute buffer between when he arrived or when he walked through the doors and when y'all walked through the doors. And then we give you your badges, I have you meet the team, everyone walks y'all in. And so again, the con is huge. And so it takes a while to go through. I want to say like 3 minutes into it, y'all cross paths, right? And I think it was like one of your mans saw him and was like, hey, top left corner, something he said to y'all. Y'all looked over, and you end up calling him out. You said, hey CC, you need to see me. And so he looked at you and he didn't say anything. He just started walking the other way. He had one more guy with him. I don't remember what the guy looked like, but I do remember he had one more guy with him.
Was it a shorter, light-skinned guy, like with curly hair?
I don't remember because CC's so big.
That might have been Dugar. That might have been Dugar.
No, but let him talk. Lundy, let him finish.
Yeah, and so he started walking the other way. And so y'all said, I think y'all just proceeded to say, okay, let's just go to the booth. Ain't nothing happening. And I want to say like 20 seconds later, as we were walking towards the booth, you end up turning around. You end up saying, you know what? I don't think you said anything. You just start walking back to where he was, right? And again, I don't know what your intentions were, but surely you start heading in that direction. So the whole group start heading in that direction, and y'all end up seeing some folks y'all knew. Right, and so y'all went over to say what's up, and then your group, some of the guys from your group started to see where they can find CC. So I saw them kind of go through the aisles, try to see where they can find him, and then they came back was like, I can't find him. We don't know where he went. And I remember the running joke was like, he disappeared. How did that big dude disappear like that, right? And then y'all proceeded to go to the Pixie Dust booth, where y'all didn't see him anymore. Y'all were chilling, y'all were doing y'all thing, saying hi to folks. Ray J was there, a bunch of other folks were there. And then I want to say about, hour and a half, 2 hours later, y'all go to another booth to say what's up to some other folks y'all knew. And then y'all came back. And when y'all came back, the big homie CC was right there. And Wack said, hey, he's going to take a picture with the brand. Right? And I was like, oh, for real? And then he said, CC, come here, take a picture. And so Big CC walked me through the booth, right? And I came up to him like, hey, we're going to take a picture, right? Again, like, I don't know what was said, but I definitely know that, Wack had given him some orders. He obeyed the orders, right? And so he went over and he said, where's the camera? So I'm taking the still pictures of him. And then we had the video camera come over and he said, this is the big homie CC here with Pixie Dust, right? And then after that, y'all talked and then y'all parted ways. Right, y'all parted ways, and then y'all walked out without like him. Like I don't remember him ever confronting y'all. It was really like y'all were like on him. Like literally, when I saw him, like y'all were literally standing right in front of him. He was trying to make jokes out of things. He was trying to make light of the situation. I didn't see him trying to press you, but I do know, like I saw that y'all were right on him. And when y'all left, and that was it. And I ended up seeing him later. So when y'all left, We ended up getting your rides back to where y'all at. I came back into the convention center and I saw him exit. And he was leaving with one more person. So this time he left with a person. He came out of the security checkpoint and went to the right and sat down and looked on his phone. So I don't know if he was posting whatever he was posting, or his man was posting the clip that everyone saw, but it was there where he sat down and was looking on his phone. And that was the last time I saw him. But for sure, I've listened to a few of the interviews he's posted. It just sounds like a very dramatic version of what I saw. I swear, I feel like he's he's writing a completely different narrative, a different story. So yeah, I don't remember that at all.
All right, Daniel, I appreciate you saying that, man. Some people might say that, man, it's a slightly biased opinion, but you have the details. And that's all that matters, is whoever got the details, there's no reason to make up details in your head. I doubt you're sitting at home trying to figure out what details to make up about this story. So thank you for the details, because that's kind of where the truth.
Oh no, for sure. Again, I was a little perplexed myself looking or listening to his story, his side of the story, because I just felt like even when Wack addressed it on his show, I felt like it was pretty accurate what he said. I mean, I can't really remember some of the dialogue that he had with him the second time he approached him, but certainly I felt like Wack's version is probably the closest that I've seen, just being an eyewitness and every other eyewitness that I've spoken to since then. And it's interesting because everyone who was there, who witnessed it themselves, kept sending me the video of Big Homie CC's version of it, and I was like, I don't remember any of that. And I was like, yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, dude was a clown, bro.
He's a bozo.
I really thought we was gonna walk out of there and it was over with and that's it. And we run across him again, it would have just been a head nod, straight up. But I guess anything for the clout, even if it means some other shit, I didn't get it.
Yeah, he agreed to this conversation. Of course, he's not here to still, of course, defend the story. So I don't know what to even say. I can't even keep talking myself. So he's not here. He still has the link. He's not here to defend himself. He said Dugar might come up, but Dugar's not here either. So
whoever Dugar is, ain't never said a word to us. The show wasn't standing with him. Because when we brought him back to that area, to the Pixie area, wasn't no security with him.
Yeah, and he's saying that he came in there. It's interesting. Again, I saw one of his videos and I just posted hey man, I was there. I don't remember any of those details you talked about. And he said he came at 6 a.m. in the morning, which is absolutely not true. I saw when he walked in. I'm the one who alerted my team. I was right at the door when he showed up. And so there's no way. And the convention center wasn't even open at 6 a.m. Ain't nobody going there at 6 a.m. And so again, I don't know why the need to tell this whole story. I think the way that they handled it, to me, I thought was huge. I felt like y'all did it in a way that, to me, promoted a lot of peace. It was hey, there was a misunderstanding. Y'all talked it out, and people walked away untouched, unharmed. And I feel like the way he's creating this narrative and the story, I don't know. I just think it's harmful for the culture. I just think that you don't need to dramatize something. And I felt like, that what y'all did, I think, was commendable.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we pushing peace. We're pushing for peace. Again, it looked like it was a peaceful meeting towards the end. Can't really speak for the internet stuff, but in person, it looks like there was a conversation that was had. Everybody walked away from. Hands might have got shaken, and life is good. But again, homie is not up here to speak for himself. I know London, I appreciate you as far as even coming in to speak on his behalf, knowing both Cannon and homie. And Wack, I appreciate you again coming in to give your side, to double down on your side. And Daniel, again, yeah, you have no doctor.
I mean, bro, it's just weird, but I get it. You dealing with a dude that's a nobody, never had a name and face. He ends up on Cam Capone telling a bunch of fake stories. I started hearing it, exposed it. You notice he ain't told no more than fake stories about none of them industry people. Because now everybody then called me and said, Wack, you mentioned our name, we're going to send our team in there with you to address it. He know that. So now he's searching and searching, what could I do next? And this is what it is. his last 2-3 months, it been our name. Now the nigga just made up some.
Just
try to make me feel like giving a nigga a pass ain't the right thing to do, but we was there to conduct business, man. Like, you know, dude would have showed any signs of any of that. He know what it was.
Hey Daniel, did you see any product that he had that he said he was giving out because of his store?
I ain't see.
No, I didn't see. I felt like he was looking at different booths, to be honest. I mean, that's just me just being unbiased here. I'm just trying to. I remember seeing passing by booths, but I don't remember him being featured at a booth. So, I mean, I really don't remember that at all. I mean, y'all were featured for sure. I mean, there was flyers. He was alerted. I mean, his story is a fan told him that y'all were coming. And so clearly, like, people expected y'all to show up. Y'all did what y'all did. But I don't remember seeing any flyers about him. And so I had no idea he was going to be there, or else I would have alerted y'all, right? And so it was a surprise to me to see him walk through the door almost at the same time y'all were about to walk through the door.
And that was at 2:00, right?
Yeah, and again, y'all were originally supposed to come at 1. But then folks at Pixie was like, hey, can we have them just come at 2? Normally it's a little bit more busier there. We'll probably get more celebs around that time. So I said, all right, cool. And so I reached out to y'all and y'all were like, yeah, we can do 2. And so again, it was just like a happenstance that y'all were coming in almost exactly at the same time.
Luke, we gotta get to that other business, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I already didn't text when
I think hold on. I
the
think
screen went
Big
blank.
Homie might be coming back.
Okay, let him come back.
Yeah, I want him to close this out because again, I would hate to have this
Man, dude
conversation.
gonna come up here trolling like a little kid. Watch.
But as he comes up, and I really appreciate the conversation in regards. Again, you know, again, we should be able to talk these things out.
Remind me a big fat little kid who just was over there in the corner pouting, and now he getting some attention.
There you go, right there.
What kind of attention it is?
Hey, can I bring somebody up?
Yeah, bring whoever you want up.
So I got a girl who you beat up on camera. She want to come up on here.
See what I'm
Yeah, I
saying,
got
bro?
a girl that look at you just saying the dumbest and the goofiest stuff in the world, bro. You just say goofy stuff.
No,
Why you just lie, bro?
No, for real.
Put out the video that I beat up a girl on camera.
Bro, can she come up here?
We'll bring whoever you want up here.
Hold on. She would have come up.
I mean, the crazy part, yo, bro, when y'all gonna run y'all stage and ask this clown nigga? Who's gonna stick to what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him? Like this, he tried to change the narrative.
Bro.
You tried to
even
say
bring a female
goofy
bring
stuff.
her up. Bring her up, bro. Bring her up.
Hold on.
Don't say all right. Bring her up. You said she coming, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Loosecannon.com get you the biggest hat you can find.
I thought you got there at 6 a.m. The convention center wasn't even open at 6 a.m. See what I'm saying? Same, bro. At some point, y'all got to see the weirdo shit he doing, bro.
He got off again.
Yeah. He just disconnected for 1 second.
He's not doing that. Why we don't ask him? Why is he lying? Why is he trying to defer a question?
I wanted him to actually speak to Daniel as he came up. I wanted him to.
He's not going to do that.
He's not going to talk to nobody who we know got some real facts, bro. Once he seen that was coffee, the dude he claimed he didn't know, you seen what he did.
He's sitting back watching this.
Well, I mean, he got off again, so I mean, London, you got him on text or you?
Man, hey yo, look,
I'm about to say, I know y'all got to get to some business.
Yeah, we gonna get to some business. He's a liar.
Let them niggas want to sit here and tank they whatever.
Yeah, hey, Wack, again, appreciate you. Daniel, again, appreciate you. London, appreciate you. Luce, you already know what it is, man. I appreciate you.
All right, King.
So yeah, we'll run this back if need be, but let's see if we get to some positive things.
Yeah, he's not gonna come on. He's a liar.
All right, y'all.
Come on.
Fellas, enjoy.
All right.
Yo, that dude's.
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.